Hey there, Stampers, and thanks for joining me today. Today we are going to be making this absolutely shimmery, gorgeous Valentine using some products in the new Stampin' Up! Spring catalog for 2013. Lots and lots of fun. I can't wait to show you, so let's get started. We'll be starting with our background, which is some early espresso cardstock. Measurements you can find on my blog at this URL or by clicking in the link below. We'll start by texturing it with the Lacy Brocade Impressions folder, which I love. This is left over from the holiday catalog, still available in my online store. We'll be popping that early espresso right inside that folder. Sandwich it between two cutting pads and place it on tab 1 of the multi-purpose cutting platform and crank it through your Big Shot. Next, we'll be taking another great carryover product from the holiday catalog. This is the Illuminate Glimmer Pad. This is going to add our shimmer. Just a little bit of Stampin' Sponge in here and lightly rub it over the top. Can you see that shimmer? It's beautiful. It's almost like metal on the espresso. It's so pretty. We can go ahead and stick this on a real red card base. Now most of the time you'll notice I use snail when I'm putting my cards together, which is double-sided tape. In this particular case I'm using the liquid multi-purpose glue that Stampin' Up! Carries because I just find when the cardstock is textured it holds better. This has a fine tip end and a wide tip. I use the wide tip for the bigger surface. Fun little doilies from the Spring Mini catalog. Love them. I love this. It's called More Amor. Get it? Amor, love. Okay, I know, you get it. So anyways, it's got two of these die cut sheets of hearts, one in pink and one in red. And then it's got some beautiful Valentine's designer paper, real vintage and pretty. This time I'm going to take red. My original I used the pink, but I think we can get away with either one of them. On each sheet there's 16 of these hearts. So there's 32 in a pack. So just take your scissors and cut that right out. And that's going to layer on top of our doily. And next we're going to use these designer Build-A-Brads, very fun, to build our own designer brad to match. So I'm coming back to the More and More paper. I'm using this circle from the Itty Bitty Punch Pack. It's teeny tiny and the perfect shape to fit right in the center of our Build-A-Brad. I want to find something. Okay, here's the paper we're going to use because I think that looks great with the red. So let's line up a little red circle in the middle there. See the one I got a tiny little heart in there? Love it. So taking one of Stampin' Up's mini glue dots, stick that right to the glue dot and then right in the center of the brad. And then the Build-A-Brads actually have these self-adhesive little bubbles that go right over them. Isn't that gorgeous? And then you can make it any color so it matches everything. And I stuck that right in the heart. It's a brad, so I just stuck it right through one of the holes that the heart already had. Didn't even have to punch a hole. And then you just spread the backing. Put a few Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of the doily and the back of the heart, and then we'll layer those two together. Don't worry, our heart will cover where it shows on the doily. I'm putting the heart at a little bit of an angle this time, and I like it. Nice. More toys from the spring catalog. This is the Hearts of Flutter Framelit Dies. Boy, that is tough to say fast. And I'll be using the pennant die from that. By the way, these are just empty DVD cases I got from Stampin' Up! And I actually put a little bit of sticky magnet on the back here to store these. I found it was really easy to store them that way. They come in these convenient little pouches, and that's nice too, but I just found that the storage case was really easy to pop open, see, and pull them out and use. That's my little Tammy's tip for today. Alright, I am bringing my friend the Big Shot back. Now the multi-purpose platform is on tab 2, which is closed. One cutting pad on top, crumb cake cardstock. We'll put our little banner on top of that, cutting pad on top, and crank it through. And that just gave us our perfect little banner. Again from the spring catalog. Man, that catalog is just fabulous. I love everything in it, literally love everything in it. This is what we'll be using. The Love stamp set and the brush tip end of the Early Espresso marker. Just color in the L-O-V-E. And don't color in the little squiggly background because we don't want that on this particular project. But it will look fabulous on something else. Okay, if you're like me and you're a little Gabby, you took your time coloring this in and you think maybe that it's dried in that time, huff on it with your breath, go. Okay, you couldn't see that, but you get the point. That will re-moisten the marker ink on it. I'm going to stamp it in the lower right. Don't you love it? And for our finishing touch, 2 Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that little banner. And then I slid it up underneath the doily so that you couldn't see the start of it. A little bit at an angle. Love it. Love it. What a great Valentine's Day project. Lots of fun. And here it is with the pink, and here it is with the red. Be sure to visit my blog for daily inspiration and tons more videos. And for the inspiration sheet, supply list, and measurements for this one. Thanks for joining me today.